Elite U.S. Special Forces are now on the ground in Yemen, reportedly in an effort to clobber ISIS and al-Qaeda militants who are hiding there. That's according to Newsweek. This news comes just a few weeks after we learned that the number of U.S. ground troops in nearby Somalia has more than doubled this year to the highest level since 1993. That was the year of the now famous Black Hawk Down mission. In the past 6 months, the Pentagon has also helped defeat Islamic State, ISIS, in both Iraq and Syria. And you might notice a pattern here. The U.S. military is clearly getting a lot more aggressive. Analysts say it's because President Trump is letting his generals make the decisions themselves. Is it working? Let me ask former Green Beret, all-around badass, and he rescues dogs, Terry Schappert.
We do what we can.
You do everything.
I just had some awesome, by the way, oatmeal cookies in the green room, so I'm really happy.
Way to pivot.
Do we have to really talk?
Yes,
do we have to talk about national security?
Yes, we do.
I'm kidding.
Of
okay.
the Outdoor Channel.
Yeah.
Terry, but this is an untold story.
Yeah.
They've been telling it on Kennedy and on Fox Business and Fox News, but it's really incredible, kind of the strides that we've made militarily overseas.
You're absolutely right. I mean, Yemen is a complicated thing. It's also key terrain. Think about where it is. It's right there. I mean, it's a very poor country. It's an old country. It's an old Islamic country. There's a lot of history there, but it's right basically where the Gulf of Aden and meets the Red Sea. A lot of oil goes through there. Mm-hmm. That's key. As far as the defense strategy, here's the thing. You know, a lot of people don't like President Trump. I get it. I just retired about a year ago from Special Forces. I was talking to one of my good friends who's a civilian now. I was with him for a long time. He's involved in national defense. He does stuff with the Pentagon. And he was telling me, he goes, when Donald Trump came into office, he basically said to Defense Secretary Mattis, get it done. I want him done. So Mattis has turned to, he's got talked to SOCOM, JSOC, all those big guys, and said, I want these guys crushed in 6 months. That's a huge step because before we were always hampered. I was in the military at the time. You know, the things we had to deal with, people talk about rules of engagement, the hoops we had to jump through to even get clearance to hit a target. When we knew it was there, it was not just soul crushing, you would lose things. So now, we are more aggressive, and it's paying off. It does pay off.
One of the issues will be, and I said this earlier, that we're talking about, well, the Islamic State is on the run. Now, what are we going to do about the power vacuum in Syria?
Yeah.
If we're now asking this question less than a year into this presidency, that is an incredible thing. I mean, we're talking about dealing with Iran, because it's Iran and Russia trying to fill that vacuum.
Absolutely.
In Syria, and because
everywhere
the missiles that the rebels in Yemen are firing at Saudi Arabia are essentially Iranian,
right? And that's the thing. It's a proxy war again. Yemen is a proxy war, and it's the humanitarian side's really bad. I know you've seen that too. The millions of people that get kind of caught in this. So the Houthis are backed by the Iranians. And then they're fighting the government. And Russia does have a stake in this, too.
Yeah,
we know
absolutely.
this. And I know you saw the news as far as Russia. You know, President Trump's been called, you know, a shill for Vladimir Putin. We just sold them a whole bunch of Barrett 50 cal sniper rifles to the Ukraine.
Yep.
That doesn't sound like you're a shill for Putin to do
No,
that.
it does not. And you are a shill for nobody, except rescue dogs.
Rescue dogs. Gotta go get old dogs, too. You gotta get
Senior
old dogs.
This man just grabbed my heart, gave it a big hug. Terry Schappert, thank you.
Merry Christmas. Thank you.
Merry Christmas.